Hello, everybody. I hope that you're all doing well. We are here with a timeless reading. Before we get started, let's set the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space and a healing space in alignment with the highest good. There can be a question right now that you are asking yourself about maybe how to be most helpful. Can be for yourself, can be for those around you. I'm hearing healer. We're starting off with the Lovers. This is about your connection with self, your connection with others. I'm seeing something coming full circle here. Something being embraced. I'm hearing there's a shift happening. So, this Lovers card, see how there's this temple, this pyramid even, and this circle around it? It looks even like an orb that one is in. But I'm seeing there be something of a, like it's being pulled up, or there's even something coming from within it. I'm seeing this very white light here. I'm looking at the Ace of Swords. This means too being in a state of clarity as well. High clarity is what I'm hearing. There can be some mirroring going on as well. Both of these cards, there's a lot of symmetry here. Okay, I'm seeing a clearing that's happening in the heart space too. But it was like a truth that needed to be understood in order to recognize what was going on. It was about how something had been affecting you. But now I'm seeing you be able to see it very, very clearly. Like that line led to that, and that over there was connected with this, and why it stuck with you. And I'm seeing there be a rebalancing that's happening here. It's like a clearing. It's like a cleansing that's happening. Like something that had been like teetering before. Because of even a heaviness to it. This feels like definitely a release, but it's of like the old energy. It can even have to do with basically anything that was keeping your heart from being cleared out. There's like a recognition, but it needed to be understood before it could be addressed, and I'm seeing that's what's happening here. Success. So this rebalancing, I'm hearing something along the lines of like it's challenging, but it's working. Meaning like it may not be the easiest process, but you're doing it. Getting through it, moving through it, working with it. I'm seeing there be a shift that's happening from one space into another space. It's like a dimensional shift. This has been coming through. I'm seeing there's dimensional shift. This side where everything may feel a bit heavy to move through. Everything may feel a bit saturated. But you see how this person, there's this glowing here. There's like an illumination. There's an understanding of like what is the focus and what's to begin. I'm seeing this be a chapter, and you see how this person sees very clearly, even though they're still on the inside of this, they have their focus here, and they're going to be walking through, like led by the knowledge of this new opening is what I'm hearing, this new cycle. So even though at this current time a full body is not all the way over, meaning dimensionally the full complete transition has not happened yet. It is already happening, but it has not been completed yet at this point. But there was something here about needing to understand where we were going. You may also have like people that before you weren't connecting with that now you are too. It's like this. Before, because of the energy that you were holding in the heart space, it may not have been allowing you to connect with something bigger and wider and be able to zoom out. But now that I'm seeing the stuff within the heart space being addressed and it's opening up, and there's this rebalancing of the heart channel, which was not easy to do. It took a lot of maneuvering through this. I'm seeing that you come out on the other side. I'm hearing well-traveled. And something, I'm getting confirmation of this, and something is making like very, very clear sense to you now that maybe you didn't understand. It's like where things are going, where things are heading now. But before, because there was, I'm hearing the severing, something very important needed to be mended back together in order to allow this to happen. So now I'm just seeing you be very, very clear on the direction. So even though like the full transition from one place to another has not been made, it is in the process of happening currently. I'm hearing, and that much we know is true. Yeah, I'm hearing we didn't come all this way for nothing. There are others that you're working with as well. These are other people that share the same truth as you do with you. It feels like people on your frequency, people on your vibration, people that are seeing what you're seeing, people that are connected and tapping into where you already are. I'm hearing, but there are others. This feels like I'm hearing communion of community. It's like you have answers and you have clarity, and so do other people, and I'm seeing like all the pieces coming together now. So there can be like information or understanding that's coming from different places. Like you have your piece, they have their piece, that person has their piece, and then I'm seeing everything be coming together. I'm seeing the guides helping, and I'm seeing something be coming into center focus now, like this whole realization, this whole understanding. I'm also hearing this whole concept. There's like clarity about this whole concept. And I'm seeing it all be connected with the heart channel as well. That had basically everything to do with this, essentially. I'm seeing the sun here. It was something that may have been incomplete before, but I'm seeing because people are working together, because energies, because of entities working together, it's allowing everything to come full circle in the way that it needs to, in the way that it's meant to. I'm seeing like different sparks of energy as well. I'm seeing also something like split off in two different directions. I'm seeing light, I'm seeing dark, but I just see this as representing polarity. I'm hearing polar shift. I'm seeing something geometrical here. Yeah, I'm seeing like these two different portals, what looks like portals. It's like they're breaking open and like one is going that way, one is going that way, and one is going this way, one is going that way. There's like a little portal around each of these. It's like this energy that was maybe like one before is now breaking out into, I'm hearing these two channels, these two directions. So you may have gotten your piece, your understanding of like where your direction is, because I'm seeing something that's now beginning to break through, and I'm seeing like other people that basically have this same conceptual understanding. Now all of those understandings collectively are being like piecing everything together at this point. Not everybody is going to understand this, and it is okay. Meaning, if there's something here that you're, yeah, not everybody's going to understand this, and this is okay, but this is what will keep you in the old frequency if you give it power over you. I'm hearing this is what, it's basically like what created the problem in the first place. So let's talk about this in a more easily digestible way. Let's say that you have come to realize something, you've come to understand something at this point. I'm seeing this shape where it's like, you've come to realize something, you've come to understand something at this point, and other people around you may not understand that, they may not see it, they may not be aware of it. That does not make what you are seeing any less valid. It is valid because you are perceiving it. This is the time to find people that share that conceptual perspective with you. People that are still in the closed heart chakra space are not able to see outside of this yet. There's something here that they're not like high enough up yet to be able to have a view of. And I'm getting like that's what started this in the first place. It was a block in the heart chakra. I'm hearing in the channels, but now this is being rebalanced at this point. And more information is to come as well, as what I'm hearing. But basically, like the energies may be like gripping onto you, or like trying to anyway, because like you're rising up, right? And so you may feel other people being like, hey, where are you going? When like low key, even though it may not come off in this way, people want to like be in that energy that you are in. But because they're closed off, they're not at a point where they're able to access it, because they still have to heal in this way that you have been working on, and this is why you have access to what you have access to now. So it's about carrying your light, it's about holding your light, even if other people don't understand, because they just can't see what you're seeing. Not at this point anyway. But you don't have to worry about that, because everything is going to rebalance itself. So you just need to mind your business. And I say that in the most loving way possible. It's because what other people are doing, it's not your business. Unless you are collaborating. I'm hearing, and then there is a unified action. So it's just something to be mindful of. Like, count on your support, lean into your support, not things in the opposite direction, because there will always be an opposite and equal force, which I'm seeing at this point. It's coming up now, but it is going to be, I'm hearing, equalized and redistributed. I'm hearing messages from beyond. Keep reminding yourself of why you're here and what you're doing, the purpose of this. You just have to keep doing things in a balanced way and keep like harmony in mind. So it's like making sure that you're setting the intention for it to be of balance and for it to be of harmony and of truth as well. I'm hearing truth whisperer. Keeping things in that space and keeping that intention clean and clear, no matter what it is that you end up bumping into or interacting with. It's about staying in your lane, staying there, and continuing moving forward. And also using your voice for truth and using your voice for light as well. I'm hearing because that's how we do this. I'm seeing there be a stepping out that's being accomplished. This movement that's happening, where there's a transition from one space into another, I'm seeing that this is coming to fruition. It just took like a certain particular type of unity. And I'm seeing there be just this split down the middle. It's like this crack even that allowed for this split breaking off even to happen. And this is a major rebalancing. I'm hearing of the dynamic scales. So it's just about continuing to do what you do. Having Justice and King of Swords feels very important and significant here. It's about reminding yourself, like, before you listen to something and take something in, before you speak something, it's about reminding yourself of the purpose and the intention behind it. Of this being about balance. And fighting for what you believe in. Even though I see fighting as being more of a, not something so literal necessarily. It's more just like holding space for the truth that you're carrying and sharing that and not allowing anything to obstruct you and not to take on projected energy either. And keep reminding yourself, not everybody is going to understand, and that's okay. They have a different journey. They're in a different space. Now is about focusing and like bringing people together. Because something is absolutely being accomplished here. I'm seeing these like rings. It reminds me of different dimensions even, and I'm seeing this person step out. It's like there's that ring and that ring and that ring and that ring, and this person is now like half the leg is stepped out. Now this other one just needs to step out. So something here is being accomplished. But your voice is very, very important. I'm hearing throughout this whole process. I'm hearing too, remembering what you're here for, what you came for. All right, my friends, we are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everybody for connecting. Thank you for tuning in. Even though not everything, all of the puzzle pieces have not been put together yet at this point, you will know what you need to know when the time comes. So just trust that. If there's anything that you're like, that part still doesn't make sense to me, or I'm still putting those pieces together, just know that that's also part of the process as well. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time.